I'm Crafty Kate and I run a small crochet business. On this channel we talk all things yarn and crochet. Thank you so much for being here and welcome to what I have been making video. This one is going to be a little bit quick. I am getting married later this week, so we have been busy getting ready for that, and I had lots of plans for this video, but as I've been thinking about it and trying to cram everything in, it's just stressing me out and I don't want to push myself to burnout, so I'm going to stop where I'm at and just share what I have. And I'm sorry it's going to be a little bit of a shorter video, but we have a huge week and I'm super excited, so that's just how it is this week. So hopefully you find what I have to share interesting. Okay, so first off, I just want to give an update on the bag charms that I made in the last video with the Elise Softy Plus. I had mentioned I was going to turn them all into bag charms, but I didn't do it in that video. So I just wanted to show you what I came up with. I did have a Palm Street yesterday, and one of them sold, the little dachshund sold. So I don't have that one to update you on, but it was super cute and I'm so happy that he is going to a good home. So here are the ones that I still have that I can show you. So I bought all these charms and the chain and the keychain part, and I just put everything together, picking out special charms for each one. So the capybara got a little avocado, a little flower, and then a little dragonfly. And then this one has a little round bag clip, I guess, keychain part. And then what I did to attach them, because this yarn, if you remember from the last video, it was very breakable. So I used cotton yarn in a similar color and looped it around through the little jump ring there a whole bunch of times and made it really tight and tied a knot. So the keychain is actually attached to that cotton yarn so that it's not putting pressure on the breakable yarn, if that makes sense. So that's how I did that. So that's how they're attached, and they turned out so cute. I might have to make one of these for myself because they turned out adorable. So there's the capybara. And then we have the little black cat. This one got a cute little cat wrapped in heart garland. And then there's a red heart and a little paw print on this one. This one's the round keychain again, and some beads that I added. So cute. And then here is the panda. This one has a little heart keychain. I thought these were fun. And then there are cherries, a little bird on a branch, and then a little tree, if you can see that. But turned out really cute. So there's the panda. And then we have the little sloth, a little bow. This one has a little cactus, and then a little green star that matches the cactus. That one's a little bit shorter. I just kind of messed around with all kinds of different ways of doing it. And then my favorite one is that little cat pattern from the Cozy Buckeye, the little calico that I made. It's got a little heart clip, and then it's a little bow with a pearl. There's a little sunflower looking flower, and then the little cat. So that one's my favorite one. So cute. So that's how the bag charms turned out. And I had them all on my Palm Street and everybody loved them. Like I said, I sold the dachshund, so the dachshund is out of here. Okay, and then as far as makes, I had a free pattern Friday for my Patreon last Friday. So the make I made for that one that will be coming out on Instagram and YouTube in a couple weeks, I think, is this little stargazing chicken. Let me see who it's by. This is by Lex and Stitches. It worked up really quickly. The little beak is kind of funny to me. Kind of like duck looking, but very cute. I used Parfait Chunky for this one and a 4.5mm hook. And then I think hers are looking more up and are a little bit taller, so I'm thinking she probably yarn overs and I yarn under. So mine ended up a little bit squatty, but still very cute. This would be a cute market make. No sew. Everything's made in the round, and then you surface crochet on the beak and the top part. But yeah, it turned out really cute. I'm having a lot of fun with the free pattern Fridays, so stay tuned for that little video coming out about that. Those are shorts, by the way. Okay, and then the palm street before this last one, so 2 palm streets ago, I was crocheting and I had started a project and then started working on my cat pattern. So this project got put to the side for a really long time. I hate having whips, and it was sitting over on my table over here staring at me for weeks. So I finally finished it. So this is the Sleeping Dragon pattern from Nooks Hooks, and I've made one before and already sold it. I do use the Diddy Dex wings. So this is the Diddy Dex Dragon wings from Handmade by Jody. So I do the wings different, but everything else I follow as the pattern. I do have to add a couple rounds to the end here because mine ends up so much shorter. I'm sure it's a yarn under thing again, so I add a couple rounds just so that the head sits on the tail instead of kind of off to the side. So I do have to do that as well. But this is Bernat Blanket in one of the frostings, and then this is Elise Veludo that matches the purple, like the darker purple in this. I used a 6mm hook, and I just love the way these turn out. So cute. This purple is so pretty, very like plum. So yeah, felt really good to finally have this little dragon done and out of my whip pile. I have one more thing that I need to make. It's one of the cats from my standing cat pattern. I had started one to get pictures and videos for my pattern, but I haven't finished that yet. So I have one more whip and then I'm done with my whips. But yeah, so the little dragon is done and so cute. So that is a make for this week. And then I had 2 custom orders from Etsy that I needed to get done before all of the wedding shenanigans. So I finished those yesterday and today. So I'll share those really quick. So we had an order for one of the sitting kitties from Mom Stitchetti. And I use Elise Veludo for these, 6mm hook. And these are 25mm eyes. The black cats are my best sellers. And then I use gray for the nose just so you can see it. I think it turns out really cute. I am obsessed with this pattern. It turns out cute every single time. I don't think I change anything about this pattern. I just make it as written. So fantastic pattern. And I tack the tail up just so it stands up to the side. I believe that is written in the pattern. But yeah, so we have this cute little kitty, black cat. And then something I haven't sold in quite a while, somebody ordered one of my weasels in the brown color. So I have a pattern for a weasel snuggler. So this is my own pattern. And they wanted embroidered eyes. I think I put them a little closer together than I normally do, but they turned out so cute. So this is my little weasel snuggler, just all floppy, quick and cute. I haven't sold one of these, like I said, in quite a while, so it was fun to get that pattern out and make it again. So cute, and it is no-sew. You crochet the arms and legs in as you go. The ears you crochet in, and you only stuff the head. Makes it a snuggler. You could stuff the body a little bit if you wanted to. But yeah, I made this with Elise Veludo and a 6mm hook. The embroidered eyes are so funny. Too cute. So that is the second custom order that I have. So those orders are all done. I will get those shipped out today. So I'm excited to have those done. I actually have my custom orders turned off for the first time in like a year and a half. So we'll see how long that lasts. But super excited to have those done. And then I was struggling with a bit of decision fatigue, trying to decide what to make for this video, stressing myself out, wanting to make all the things like I always do. And then April from the Cozy Buckeye reached out to me and mentioned if I was interested, I could try out her sloth pattern. So I jumped at that chance. So she sent me her sloth pattern to try out. So I made him today and he is so cute. He is so much fun with these little claws. You make the claws in worsted weight and then everything else in the plush yarn. You add these cool eye details to give him a little bit of texture. He's got the cute little smile. His nose sticks out a teeny bit. The little hair on top. He is absolutely adorable. So you make the arms first, and you make the legs, and then you crochet up from the legs. You crochet the arms into the body. The only sewing is sewing the head to the body, and then you surface crochet on the hair and the eye details. And then she has a really cool slouchy hat that goes with this guy, and that is where I started to get stressed out because I really want to make the hat for this guy. It is too cute, but I just didn't feel like I had time to do it today, and then I was pushing back when I was going to be able to edit and upload this video. So you will see this guy again because I am going to make the hat. I have the yarn picked out already. I don't have the sleeve for this, so I'm not sure what it is, but this is the yarn I'm going to make the hat out of. So pretty. I have no idea what it is. I'm really sorry. But it is so pretty, and I've had this for a really long time. So I will be making his hat. I might even make it over the next couple of days. I'll just make sure to put it in the next video so you can see how that turns out. But he will have a hat. But this is Parfait Plush yarn. I used a 6mm hook. I'm starting to wonder if I need to use a 5.5 for Parfait Plush because some of it is a little bit thinner, and I'm getting a little bit of gappy stitches, so I might switch to a 5.5, but I used a 6 for this guy. These are 25mm eyes. I love how that matches this rust color. I just got this yarn and I love it. So yeah, Parfait Plush. I tried to time myself, but I was a little bit distracted. I think this took me about 2 hours, which is pretty slow. I think I was crocheting really slowly. But he works up pretty quick for how big he is. He has quite a large head. Kind of funny, but he's so cute. And look at his little, you could easily give him like a little booty back here. He's got a little belly, these cute little claws. I used a 4.5mm hook for the claws and just worsted weight yarn. Another one I don't have the label for, so I'm not sure what that is, but just worsted weight in like a cream color. But yeah, I absolutely love this pattern, and I can't wait to make the hat. So stay tuned for that. That will be in the next video. So yeah, that is all the makes I have to share with you. Obviously I have been busy, just not a lot of stuff to share. So I think the plan for the rest of the day is to get my orders packed up, run to the post office, and then focus on wedding prep, cleaning our house, getting our lawn mowed, all that stuff for family coming in. So we're going to be busy, but thank you all for watching. Let's do a sloth emoji down in the comments for making it all the way to the end of the video. I'm not sure if there's a sloth. If not, just put your favorite emoji down there. I think there might be a sloth, hopefully, because he's so cute. He deserves a little recognition. So sloth down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video wasn't too quick and had some fun stuff in it for you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!